Hey, welcome back. In this video, we're going to cover quizzes and exams. Now, when you're creating your course, we've already created our chapters. We went through this in the last video. Now, after any chapter, you can put a quiz in. And to do that, what you would do is here on this checkbox, you're just going to click that and enable Chapter 1 quiz, or whichever chapter you want the quiz after. So we'll just do Chapter 1. I'm going to click there and then View Quiz. And now I can start building my quiz. You'll click Add a Question. And then you will start to build your questions. Now, to build your question, you can type directly in, you can copy and paste, you can use an image, you can use a video, or you can use a document to create your question. So we'll just do something simple. Then you'll determine what type of question you want to ask. So your choices are true, false, yes, no, on, off, correct or incorrect, positive, negative, accept, deny, multiple choice, and multi-select. So let's take a look at multiple choice. So once you open that up, you'll see that you have 3 answers. You have all of the above and you have none of the above. You can also add answers if you would like. But when you do multiple choice, you have to have a minimum of 3 options. So we'll say yes, no, maybe, and we'll show none of the above. The correct answer is yes. And then if I wanted to, I could put in my rationale for why the correct answer is the correct answer, and the user would see this once they complete the quiz and they get their results. It will show them the answer and why it was the right answer or the wrong answer. One more thing I want to point out in quizzes and exams. If you'll notice, our questions are not numbered and our answers are not lettered. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, D. And the reason for that is because we give you the ability to randomize your questions and randomize your answers. Now, when you randomize your answers, the correct answer will always be the correct answer. It just may not appear in the same order. And the idea is that no 2 people get the same exam or same quiz. And then you simply click Save Question. And then you're ready to add your second question. And you will have to enter each one manually. Once you have all of your questions set, so then you're going to go to your quiz settings. Now, keep in mind, quiz results are not stored. Only exam results are stored. So because of that, the passing criteria for quizzes is only one of 2. They simply need to answer all of the questions, or they need to get 100% of the questions correct. You'll choose if you want to randomize the questions and randomize the answers. And then you'll go to your instructions. Again, with your instructions, you can type directly in, you can copy and paste, or you could use a video. This default will show if you do not replace it, but most of the time the default works pretty well. And then when you want to get back, you'll just click View Chapter, and you're right back into your chapters. So that's quizzes. Exams now are pretty much the same thing except for a tweak here and there. Click the Exam tab, add a question, type in your question, what type of question you want it to be. The only difference here on this page is it's going to ask you, do you always want this question to show on the exam? And the reason is, let's say you have an exam that is 20 questions, but you have a question bank of 25 questions. If all of them are marked no, always show on exam no, this system will just randomly grab 20 of the 25. If you have a certain question or certain questions marked as yes, the system will grab all of the yes questions first, then build out the rest of the exam randomly. Okay, so that's the difference with the exam questions. Do you always want this to show on the exam? Then you'll get into your settings. How many questions are on the exam? Exam attempts allowed. How many times can they retake the exam before they have to retake the entire course? That's what you want to put here. How many questions do they have to get correct? You can put a time limit on the exam only. This does not affect the course, just the exam. You can also set a time for how many minutes do they have to be in the course before they can even get to the exam. You can set that there as well. You can randomize the questions. You can randomize the answers. And can they view the course material? If this is clicked on yes, then while they're taking the exam, they will have the ability to navigate back and review chapters. If you have it checked no, then what will happen is they'll complete their review, they'll click next, and they'll get a little pop-up saying that, are you sure you want to go to the exam? Because once you do, you will not be able to go back and review the chapters. So no, closed book test. Yes, open book test. And then the last thing you want to do is give exam instructions. So again, just like your quiz instructions, any exam instructions will go here. Again, this default will show if you do not replace it. Okay, so once you have your general settings taken care of, you have all of your content imported, you have your exam and any quizzes set up, you're pretty much ready to publish. Unless you have errors and warnings. These errors and warnings will keep you from being able to publish your course. It's kind of a fail-safe built in so that you cannot publish an incomplete course. And you're going to see me use a button I haven't used in the last 3 videos, and that is Save Changes. If you look through our course here, everything that we entered is here. And I show that on purpose just to show that the system saves on its own, real time. To clear your errors and warnings, or if you're just someone who wants to be doubly sure that your changes are saved, you can always click Save Changes. So let's work on these errors and warnings. So images, chapter 1, quiz. I want to view the quiz. And it's saying I need to fix my quiz settings. We'll say 100%. Now if I click Save Changes, that error and warning goes away. Again, same thing here for the exam. It says we have to have at least 1 question. I can get rid of that by clicking None as far as an exam and Save Changes. And now no errors or warnings are found. I'm ready to publish my course. Now, obviously, I hope that you know that if you have an exam, don't click None. Make the changes, fix what it's saying to fix. I just wanted to show you what it looks like once it's cleared. And then you're ready to publish your course. So you click Publish Course. You agree to the terms of service and then Publish Course. Feel free to read the terms of service. Basically, what it says is that you are the owner of the content, not LearningZen. So if you created a great course, congratulations, it's your content. If you didn't create a great course, congratulations, it's your content. Okay, so this is just letting you know that this is your content. And that is how you create an online course in LearningZen. If after these videos, if you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us at support@learningzen.com, and we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have.